Yeah. I couldn't figure out the coffee maker. Jesus, what the hell? I did all the things I told her to do. And it just goes, beep, beep. But it's pretty annoying. But she came in and said, you can't get it to go either. Haha, go. I told her, you were rude on the phone. Oh, did I tell her? She didn't seem to understand that. But then she said sorry. So, hey, it's all good. It's the little things in relationships. And you can duck and you can shoot these and the ammo comes back. It's amazing. Scroll of power. Gotta love these things. Alright, two. Ooh, yeah. Let's take that. Now we're doing some real damage. Okay. The map is done pretty well, eh? It's there. You can see it. It's not super detailed, but I guess if it was any bigger, it would cause problems. Wow, that was pretty cool, that wolf trap. Blocking that guy from attacking me. Or girl. Who knows? It's one of those games that just kind of gets under your skin and you just can kind of play mindlessly. But then you die and you feel like, I should have been playing this so mindlessly. That's what really screwed me over. Wolf trap 2. Biters crawl from the dead. Generates a shield when used. I think I like the first one. Oh, now what? Am I stuck down here? Oh, that little brown thing. It's really hard to see those ledges. Yeah, very difficult. Very difficult indeed. Alright, let's look at the map. What's that little red bit there? I don't know. Oh, I guess go up higher. There you go. Alright. Back down to my starting $6 grand. I guess up and over to the left and down. No way to get down through here. Bit confusing. Yeah. You can still attack though from in there. I guess maybe this one and then try to go down. What's that gray bit mean? Places you haven't explored? Let's try this one. Head on over here. Go down. Uh-huh. What a great pile of nothing. Teleport again. Oh, I guess we could go left. All right. Ice grenade. Upon thawing, suffers from bleeding. Oh god, that'd be terrible. What does the tonic give you? Heals small and makes you invulnerable. Oh. It's no good. I mean, invulnerable, sure. That could help against a boss, maybe. I thought it was going to give me a nice health boost. Quick to use, but not super powerful. What is that? Plus 30% on a burning target. Electric whip. Launches a grenade. Where is this gonna sit in? Sit on my bow. 243. Great. It's pretty fun. I like that sort of Latin feel to the rhythm of it. Boss down there? This thing is my first time dealing with a boss. Hello. Oh, it's just an elite. Could be okay. Oh yeah, they just get stronger, don't they? That was no problem. I think I was right. After coming this far, won't be that hard. Teleportation rune. Permanent rune lets you use teleportation monoliths. Haven't I been doing that? Or is that these? Great. Permanent, too. He's gone. After he was just talking shit to me earlier. The ramp? Oh, okay. On to our 4th level, I guess we're seeing. I feel like the first time I played it, I was always heading out to the outside area. I didn't really know what to do. Well. Frenzy. Your melee attack gives you back a small amount of HP. Oh, I love that. That'd be a really fun one to get. Cooldown's good. Decrease skill downs. For each enemy killed without using melee. Ammo for your weapons ×2. Food no longer heals you. I feel like I really rarely use the food to heal myself. I'll take this one. What do you got to say? You love it. You love your corpses. Oh, this seems familiar, this thing. But they could have just used that in many other places. Out to the ramparts, off we go. The ramparts. Couple big climbs. This guy's strong. Nice. It's a wrench. Rather reminds me of fixing something, in like Command and Conquer maybe, or SimCity. Custom mode, yeah. Sounds like some kind of a DLC custom thing that people who are really good at games would play. Hey! Whoa. First guy that can do that. Oh, he's a glass cannon, eh? Son of a bitch. You know what was really nice about the bow? Is that you could duck, and from the safety of the duck, you could just be hurling missiles. Okay. That's a close one. Alright, all health gone. Don't fall. It's an arduous climb. A guardian school. Your tactics have increased. Well, what the hell are those? Seems kind of ambiguous. Ah! Jesus effing Christ. Oh, you have to stand up to attack. Oh, this is pretty powerful. Holy moly. Which the purple items are what? They're my throwy items. Okay. I mean, the... Ooh, that's a lot of blue. Which one's doing more damage? 181, 280. So I should just be using this whip like crazy, especially with that grenade. I'll take that. Minus 5% damage. Projectile 75%? Whoa. That's huge. Oh, he's all around. Gotta be careful now, because when I'm ducking down and using the whip, you can't just sort of like duck down and willy-nilly attack with it. I love that trap. God, that's handy. Because if you can stop them from attacking you for a few seconds, that's all it's going to take to F them up. Ah, you fool. I love how fast that elevator goes. Alright. Out to the Black Bridge. Could the Malays have spared this part of the island? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if we actually get to a part where it is? No, it's not nice and beautiful here. Oh, so close. One away from that. I should just go back and get a cell. You cannot do that. What do you think this is? More ammo? Sure, I'll take the 50% health. That's huge. Especially now when I get my health refilled here. Oh yeah. Often do I use food? Not often. Only 15 minutes. God, it seems way longer than that. The concierge. Hello. Ah. But I love this wolf thing. Get a pretty quick cooldown. Am I doing more damage with this? Seems hard to tell. You know? Oh yeah, that seems like definitely more. Oh, I threw that way off. Ha! That's so cool, I think. It's got such a quick cooldown. You're not gonna roll through that. think we should toss Wolf Trap down again and maybe heal. Do a little of this. What are you doing? Nice. Man, it stops him in his tracks. So powerful. Uh-oh. Ah, I totally double jumped. That's brutal. That's brutal. You gotta do the roll through. Don't jump. Oh, yeah. I suck at it. That wolf trap's amazing. I'll take all of these cells. It's like so many things you're grabbing. You can't even... It's like a stimulation overload, this game. A flint. Is that for that clock door? Piece of the clock, piece of the time. Permanent room provides access to the daily challenge. Oh god, another reason for you to play this game each day. 133 damage, quick to use, not super powerful, poisons the enemy. I could not give up my wolf trap. Multiple knock bows, 313. I'll take that over the whip. That's insanity. Should I get rid of the sword? Seems kind of silly that I'm holding onto the sword. Well, because you have to take time to draw that. Interesting choices. This like really scratches a lot of the itches for you know, strategy games and RPG games where you're dealing with oh, my internet just pooped itself. Seems to be back. I like those strategy games, you know, like XCOM, RPGs, CRPGs. Oh! Definitely not getting that. Take no damage to the previous level. Steampunker. Cyberpunker. 0% of the items found will be of... What the F? It takes a lot of cells. Now I have no cells left to spend. Get a mutation though. I saved you one time. Can't even have any of these. They're all locked. Can't double it up. Give me the juice. Dude, I'm doing like 10,000 times better than I did yesterday. I'm sure that if I went through that door, it would be some kind of locked thing. Yeah, so, you know, that itch of which weapons and combinations of things and the percentages of damages and your loadout and stuff, which they took from RPG games and put into basically everything. I mean, even playing The Last of Us has got... Whoa, 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 whoa. The F is going on here. Jesus Lord, you guys. So they got more range coming at you. And they're attacking you through like whole walls and stuff. Oh god, this isn't... I'm not doing enough damage. Let's get out of here. Whoa! Alright. Okay, alright, take a breather. What kind of weapons do I got? I got a rusty sword. I think it's a bit of a problem. Okay. Ice grenade, sinew slicer, infantry grenade. I need a better sword is what I need, fella. I need to be able to see everything going on too. Oh, I'll take this. Scroll of power. More damage. Yeah, I definitely need more damage. All right, I need one of these guys alone to kind of see their attacks and how I'm gonna deal with them. So this guy's. I mean, you can't fire this thing fast enough. Let's get rid of all the arrows. This guy is pretty fast. Maybe use that speed to your advantage. I feel like a coward hanging back here. Am I even hurting this guy? Jesus. This is BS. Well, he's down. But we barely survived. That was the room I was just in? No. Jeez. Enemies are a lot different here. Seems like. I mean, with all the range attacks, the thing's kind of exploding. A little tougher to deal with. Can you hit those things back at him? No. You can roll through them, though. Oh, that knocked him down. You just have to be really aggressive. And be paying attention constantly to all these balls floating around ready to explode in your face. Table, nothing else. You don't want to try what's left on the plate, do you? Oh, Metroid! Nice. That's a nice little nod to Metroid. There we go. Twin dagger, 624. Oh, Jesus, Lord, Mama. Oh, mercy. And they throw a little bomb down, too. It's not where you want to die. It's hard to tell what's an item and what's just part of the background. Alright, let's... Oh, we can't heal. I got this tonic. It makes me invulnerable. Doesn't heal me, though. That's the Metroid spot. And I can't be healed by random food. What the hell just happened? Was there like a loop? Oh, back entrance, I see. Okay, back to reality. Uh-oh. Okay, alright. Nice. Hide over here. camp out. Take the cells. How cool would it be if you could, like, get health back from killing these things? Be nice. Jesus. You turn your back on these little chumps. They start taking you down pretty fast. Oh boy. Yeah, that'd be a very, very, very useful perk, obviously. I wonder if they'll ever give it to you. Oh, these guys can come from anywhere. They're not, you know, if you just whack them, you can kill them. But you have to be super aggressive. I didn't even see that there's an enemy there. I just fear shot that. Okay, alright. No! Of course. Oh boy. What was that, level 4, level 5? Now I start at the beginning? 3,000 gold. Maybe that's all I had, I guess. Sometimes I'll start with 6,000. Oh, look at a crappy bow. Yay. Oh, wasn't there like a... There's this thing up there that was changing. I'm hoping when I got the clock. Alright, well that's a way to keep this more interesting. So we got the clock and it influences our experience here. In what way? Where the hell are we now? Daily challenge, prison depths. Sure, why not? Creme de la creme. Probably not. A boss. Okay. War spear. Oh, you can only take one? Okay. Wow, that's a lot of length. Oh, where's this boss? Oh. I'm sure there's got to be like one part where you got to find a switch of some kind. Are you the boss? Are you the boss? Dead. Should have been killing people along the way. He died. What a bummer. Boom, 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 boom. What was it saying? If your previous attack was with the right claw, victims slow down all nearby enemies when they die. I like this. They're both on X? Or they're both on Y? All right. Inflicts a critical hit. Your previous attack was with the left claw. Right claw. So I don't know if you need to, if you just need to like whack like this. Or if you need to go X, Y, X, Y. Kind of like canceled the animation almost. This is me going X, Y, X, Y. This is just me tapping them all. Yeah, that seems like slightly different. Okay. There, that's critical, yeah. Okay, now I'll just try hammering one button. Yeah, so you're not getting any of the criticals. So you do need to do an XY thing. That's pretty cool. Pretty fun way to keep it stimulating. That into the bloody wall. No, it's not. Go through doors though. Makes me want to play Hotline Miami. And I never finished Ape Out. Bonus poems. Wow, this thing is super powerful. What's up here? A nice little boost. I feel like I didn't grab the thing I needed. Vampirism. Nearby enemies bleed. Oh yeah, this thing is just crushing people. I wonder how many I wonder how many whatchamacallit. Well, how many times can you use that vampirism thing? I think that's gone now forever. See description. Item empty. You can refill it by consuming a health flask. Boo. This boss is. Oh, I was gonna say. I wonder how many weapons there are in this game. Like, is it just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds? 30? Like, if I talk to somebody else about this game, could I say, "You ever get the scythe?" Would they say, "Oh yeah, I loved it, man. It's really cool." They're telling me to go this way. The arrow's pointing that way, but this arrow is pointing this way. Seems to stun them pretty well. Kind of reminds me of playing Bloodborne and using like a big heavy axe or something. Just being able to stun your enemies with your attack is so valuable. Nice. Probably heal. Should have healed. Alright, might be enough of this one. Main menu, well, you gotta go back to the beginning. Doom doo 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 doo. Great. Oh, so weak now. Oh wait, I can use those things now. Kaboom. No. There we go. Guys, ready to get grenaded. I like that one of the options for your perk is to fly through the level as fast as possible. Wolf trap, yeah. Whereas the other one is kill a bunch of enemies without taking damage. So I think they do a good job of, you've got like an offensive when you're working on. Oh yeah. And then yeah, because I mean, obviously, see, my instinct was just, well, why don't you just fly through the level as fast as possible, skip all the enemies? Why fight anybody, right? All the reason to fight them is that if you can kill 30 in a row without taking any damage. I love this bow. I'm going to put the perk into getting a better starting bow. That's what I'm going to do. See, that's what I'd be interested in talking to people about with this game. What were your what did you put all your cells into? Because you need a lot of cells to unlock everything. Is it even possible to unlock everything? Maybe it is. I guess that's part of the fun of continuing to play it, is that you're still working towards something. You may have to go through the same levels over and over again, but you're still, in a sense, what you call it? Yeah, toxic sewers. Hey, under 2 minutes. Yeah, you're still doing the same levels, but you're still progressing something. Fly. What are you gonna give me? Well, shiny pebble. I'll pick up that pebble. Oof. Absorbs 82%. Stuns them. I think that's better than the one I had. Oh, it's a one choice only. I kind of had a feeling it would be like that. Yeah, you need to warp and then go through the door again. This game is definitely for people that have a lot of experience with games. Because it's just, you can fly through things as fast as possible. Which is very important for a game that asks you to repeat things a lot. Oh, there you go. Transform objects found on the ground or in chest into gold. Hold the attack to inflict a critical hit. And create a flaming trail. Are these permanent ones, or what is this? %1 HP after parrying. There we go. This is the one I want. Your melee attack gives you back a small amount of HP depending on attack damage, as long as you have a speed buff going. Spend all your cells. Random starter weapon. Random starter bow. I like that. Inflicts a critical hit on the third consecutive strike. Armor comes back after enemies are killed. Oh, ammo comes back. To a plus quality. Sure. Are these just random? Right. I'm just spending money and they're not stacking. Okay. Well, that was that. That was expensive. Breaking the fourth wall. Yeah. Take the combo. Interesting. So back into the sewers, but I guess now the thing is maybe you're even more powerful or just better at the game. So let's see how the toxic sewers feel on run, I don't know, 8, 9, 10. So how long is this game then? Oh, look at my yellow lightsabers. Well, actually, and they switch up the levels, so looks different. I think it really makes it feel like Vector Man, or these enemies look like Vector Man. Pretty short range. Oh, and they give you cells too, so it's like, and the cells are for permanent upgrades. So I mean, going through and smashing these guys and getting the cells is pretty important. Still got that beginner's bow. Ah. Where's that taking me? You can go back. I was going to go back and try to kill these guys before progressing, but you're not really progressing. I don't like the tonics. The tonics suck. See, that's what I want to talk to somebody. Maybe somebody could say, oh no, I use them all the time. The tonics, oh, they're so great. Are they? Explain why. Invulnerability, bro. Really? Yeah. I mean, just for bosses? Of course for bosses. What about anything else? I don't know, man. What's it matter? It's all about the bosses. I go, okay, alright. Sounds like you're pretty passionate about this. Bro, I named my first newborn kid after it. And I can't remember the name of it anymore. Like a kid? Bro, it's so powerful. It's invulnerable, man. Are you stoned right now? Yeah, bro. I'm microdosing to help with my negativity, bro. I used to be like you. I didn't like that upgrade. Then I started microdosing, bro. Wow. It's pretty powerful. Who are you? I'm your son. Bro, you're tripping me out, bro. It's true, though. No, I'm not your son. It's just true that you're tripping out. Whoa, bro. Do I even exist? Not really. I've been doing the voice for you. You don't exist. Bro. Why do I always say bro? Just an easy thing for me to think of. Especially when I'm trying to insinuate that maybe you're not all there. Or that you're not thinking things totally through. It's an easy way. Oh. Heal. Okay, bro. I have a brother. He calls me bro. But he's also lived on the streets. He's done his time. He's done a lot of time. He's done hard time. He's done street time. I think being in jail is probably the easier time. He just got his own place in Vancouver. We're very proud of him. And he was saying how great it is to have your own place. And you don't have to carry everything you own on your back with you. You don't have to take it with you. Yeah. Pretty cool. Oh no. Son of a bitch. That's a new enemy. New enemy in the old sewers. The prison is directly connected to the outer yard. I had an eye doctor who would talk like this. Is this one better? Or this one? I don't know if he's joking around. Is this one better or this one? And then after, I told the girls working there, man, I really love that eye doctor. And they go, we love him. We love him. But he wants to retire. We want him to keep working until he dies from exhaustion. Really? No, but yes. Really, you'd want him to die of exhaustion. Is this better now that I'm dead? Yes. Dr. Holmes. And I think I know his nephew or his son. He's a newscaster, sportscaster. The guy loves sports. I was playing street hockey with him. He was going, so what kind of play you like? You passer, shooter? Yeah, I guess I like to pass, sure. You Jumbo Joe? Joe Thornton? Joe Thornton type. Is that what you are? But he takes it very seriously. Takes his job seriously. He's one of those people that, when you're watching community television and it's full of a bunch of really awkward people. He's one of the few ones that seem like, no, I'm just a person on TV and it happens to be on community television, so doesn't mean it has to be bad. 14 DPS? What, am I a joke to you? But it's okay because the enemies take less damage. Well, the enemies need less damage before they die. Well, that's why the arrow's so OP right here. See, this is where I want to talk to people about this game. Like, if there was somebody in the chat, they could say, I also love the arrow. Look at that guy walking away suspiciously. Are you an enemy? You're dead to me. Sinew slicer. Slicing sinews. Whoopsie daisy. God, you get so many points from the from finishing under 2 minutes. It's like that could really, really help me out here. I should be pushing way harder for that. 41 seconds. 41 seconds. It's paused. Forest door. Lore on a shoestring. The writing spray the ritual. Don't want contaminated. Out of here. See again. The malaise. Not infected. Won't die. And we're back. 43, 44, 45, 15 seconds to go. Come on, run. Run. What the F is this? That is so... that's so, like, Sega Genesis, you know? Super Nintendo. It's gonna try to eat you and then you bounce real high. Well, I blew my 2 minutes. I took this thinking it was a shortcut. It took me to a place I was not ready to be. Explore. Kill them all. Get your cells. Only 7? Only 7? Who's giving me cells? Is it random? Or is it like after 5 enemies killed or something? Oh, what's the point of this? I'm still at 7. I have to kill them a certain way. Like in Ritual Bloodstained to the Night, killing them with your special ability. That was a fun way to do it. You're 1 minute and 17 late, my friend. Almost worth dying for. Almost. Not quite. Sounds like a sound effect from the Zerg. Well, well, well. I only have 7. I would like a better bow. Victims, 25% more damage, sure. 25% more damage, sure. Why not? All of them? I'll take it. So is this what I'd want to know? Because I don't play a lot of roguelikes. Are most roguelikes this system? And not just the, well, you have to start again, but you're improving. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong chat window. Prince is here. Son of a bitch. I had a feeling. I'm like, all right, I'm looking at the wrong chat window. Sorry, Princey boy. You've been here the whole time. I've just been sitting here talking to myself. Let's see. Princey. It's totally on the wrong chat. I wonder if he's still there. All right, well, now I can see it. The Mad Angels, sure, that they're real annoying jerks. What's going on here? He pressed pause. That's what happened. Oof, so powerful. Give me more. Give me more death. There we go. 1, 2 cells. So yeah, why? Oh, it's a cell. Why? I don't know, is there a way to guarantee more cells? Finish them off with a certain maneuver? Switch things up kind of thing? There, I used all of them, and I got a cell. I only used bows. See, I spammed bows and I didn't get a cell that time. Very hard to get straight through. Whoa! 75,000. Good Lord, gravy. That was cool. I did a roll jump flip. Oof. I'm in the money. Where shall we go? Over and down. The times they are a-changing. Gather on people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth caving, you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. You've got 11. I'm able to just like brute force through these guys. Anything in here? Any secrets? Ancient sewers. Well, how do you get down there? Lighten this thing up. Looks like it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. But that's it. I like that imprint that it leaves behind. Okay. I don't understand the dropping of it. Could be random. Ooh. Did I notice it? Eventually I started thinking, wait a second. That's probably because I done a stream and then Stella called for help with the coffee machine, and then I decided to go up and help her. So, and I had a quick look, and then I saw you were saying you had noticed on the real one that I was on the wrong one. How you doing, Princey boy? In this time of the apocalypse, in the end of humanity as we know it. We were playing Last of Us just like a week too early. The prison is directly connected to the outer yard. Prisoners can choose between the rats and the crows. I would eat a crow. Even though crows are pretty dirty. It's not the apocalypse, no. But it is serious. And people need to take responsibility. We just canceled a trip we were looking forward to, going to Montreal. With Stella's dad. He was really, really excited to go with us. We'll have to do it again in a couple weeks. No, probably like a couple months, actually. So little people in the street. Wow. Figured there'd be more people in the stream because everyone's at home, but it's like nobody around. Although I think that might just be because most of the people that watch the stream here, they like the RPGs and stuff. So they might just not be a fan of these kind of games. This is an older game too, so. But I was playing Ori and kind of felt like expanding a bit and at least giving this game like a try, you know. I'm gonna go back and play a bit more Ori. We'll eventually play some Yakuza, and I guess right now we're waiting for like Final Fantasy VII Remake and Last of Us 2, Cyberpunk. All that stuff. Yeah, that could be that. That's a pretty old game and not like a lot of story or anything to it. Ori had nobody really either, other than like Ink. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm glad that, you know, if things completely shut down, like I'm assuming I'm going to start losing some gigs for music. I have a big one coming up Saturday at a ski hole, you know, and like they're expecting tons and tons of people there. I mean, probably like 500 people, maybe close to 1,000. So they might cancel something like that, or people might just not come. I'm hoping that they keep going with it. Some people just stay away, but then I still get to go and get paid. That would be best case scenario for me. And then Sunday, go to a pub. Mom advised you not to go to the gym for the next 2 weeks because of the corona. You're going to do as much as you can at home. I need like a key for up there. That's not going to work. Do you have the key, fella? A new arrival. And the rats haven't got to him yet. Still some good stuff. Just some rusty old key and a torn up letter. Royal Gardener, with all the respect that I owe you, obey your orders. You will find yourself in the stomach of one of the ticks. For all our sakes, this is your last warning. Commander Castaigne. Except for this jacket. Jesus. There we go. Dilapidated Arboretum. Yeah, Jim, I mean, you got people sweating and breathing on everything, and of course. Yeah, I could see that being a big problem. I think the main thing is, like, well, how long are these contagious droplets lasting, right? Mr. Bean, how are you? Barely any people going to the gym either. He said you were the only one in the room except for an old lady. Well, then you might as well go to the gym. There's going to be nobody there. Who's going to infect you? You know? I don't know. It's kind of at the point where, on the one hand, you feel silly, sort of. You don't want to overreact. You want to be mindful, but you don't want it to consume you. But you want to be responsible. I mean, if it just takes people being strict with themselves and responsible for a little while, then that's obviously what you got to do. I mean, the countries, they were saying, like Singapore, that had been very strict with people, they're saying that their cases are down to like 200. And it's well under control, whereas, you know, Italy is super out of control. What do I want to put it into? I wouldn't mind a better starter bow. I like the bows. Not supposed to shake hands. Yep. You see that basketball player before the NBA season got canceled? He was 25%. Inflicts 10 damage? To me? Jesus. I don't quite have that one figured out. Yeah, there's a basketball player that he was messing around and like, before, like 3 or 4 or 5 days ago, I think he did it. When it was still not taken as seriously by some, and he went and touched all the microphones as a joke, and then he was the first NBA player to be diagnosed positive with coronavirus, and now they've paused the season. You can't have events with 100+ people, but schools are open. Oh, they're those schools that have 99 people, right? Yeah, well, that's what I'm concerned about as a musician. People not gathering in large crowds is not good for business for me. Oh, I got an axe? What's that? Huh? Something happened. That's awesome. I'm going to look something up on this game about, is there a way to get more, whatchamacallit? Is there a way to get more cells to drop? Okay, let's see here. Dead cells. More cells drop? To get more cells and higher boss cells. How to get more boss cells? How to dead cells, farm cells, scavenge your area, defeat the first 2 bosses. Do dead cells drop randomly? DPS means damage per second. Are the cells drop by random? Regular cells drop randomly. Okay. Every enemy has a specific drop chance. Alright. Pretty much everyone in higher education is supposed to stay home and do digital lessons, but high school and younger still have to go to school with 1,000+ people. Yeah, it's... Well, they just closed all of the schools in Ontario, which is a province I'm right next to. I'm about 35 minutes away. And now they're closing some schools in Quebec, which is the province I do live in. Those are 2 of the biggest provinces in Canada. Quebec has very low, only like 5 cases. Ontario is something like maybe a couple hundred. I mean, it's obviously, it's always going to be a double-edged sword, right? Like, you want with social media and the awareness of it. You don't want to have a panic, but you are happy that this information is getting out so quickly. I mean, think of how different it seemed a couple days ago, and then now there's some things that are getting everybody to take it seriously. So, that's a good thing. Like, we might not have... If we didn't see so much on the... I guess you always have the news for that stuff, but not everybody reads the news. Like, I found the best source for information on it has been the Joe Rogan interview with some kind of disease expert guy. I forgot his name. Oscar something, maybe? Oscar Ventilholm. And, you know, because Joe Rogan asks things in a very kind of layman's way, in a very curious way, and I think they did a really good job of getting the information out there and comparing it to other diseases and how this is different, you know, the real risks and best things people can do, blah, 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 blah. I mean, the main thing is more that it's not that the disease itself is going to kill you or has a high chance to, but I mean, it can really seriously affect you, right? You can... Give me that cell. It's still like a serious respiratory thing, but the thing about it is that to be... Jesus Lord. The thing about it is that to be worked on, to be treated, it's like an intensive ICU thing, right? So you're in the intensive care unit portion of the hospital, which takes up a lot of resources, and they just don't have the resources for that. That's a bunch of bullshit. You gotta be more aggressive. I just lost 15 cells because of that bullshit. Most of the reasoning for it is because the children don't go to school, the parents that work in healthcare, police, but have to stay at home. That's right. And that's the thing, is that because we don't... I saw somebody arguing for a basic universal income, which could help people stay home, right? Look after the kids, or pay for some kind of health care or something, right? That's a huge problem. That people, I mean, I'm thinking so many people are living paycheck to paycheck. So they're not able to, yeah, they're not able to take any time off. Like, no time off. Jesus Christ, this guy's annoying. Which one's doing more damage? 100 or 119? Okay. I think the enemies are getting tougher. I'm just letting these guys whack me off hard. Yeah, it's... I mean, it's going to be something that is... It's not going to go away overnight, right? This is going to take months to be properly dealt with. While you're And they were saying one of the most, one of the best ways, well, one of the most effective things is if just a lot of people get inflicted with it. Holy crap. Is that once they get it and go through with it, then they'll end up with an immunity. But it's if everybody gets it at the same time. That's when you just can't. There's not enough doctors and nurses to treat everybody because they're in these intensive care units where they need to be monitored. It's respiratory. So they almost need to come up with maybe a different paradigm for how to deal with these people that have it. I guess like right now they probably have a system where, okay, this affects your breathing. You have to be in the intensive care unit. And that is not designed to deal with this many people at once. So that's really the scary thing. And then you also have doctors and nurses getting sick or not able to look after the kids. Or it's just like a real slippery slope because they don't have the infrastructure. And the problem is that they haven't prepared for a pandemic. They don't have like stockpiles of masks and cleaning supplies and all that kind of stuff. The guy in the Joe Rogan show was saying, the same way you prepare for war, you build a bunch of tanks and aircraft carriers because you can't just build them when it's time for the war. But they haven't done the same thing to prepare for a pandemic. Pandemic happens and then they go into overtime trying to meet the needs, but for hospital supplies, medicine, all this stuff. But it doesn't happen overnight, and then it becomes a slippery slope of people getting more sick that are creating these things. So your ability to manufacture the resources and treat people has been compromised. So it's slippery slope indeed. We gotta find an Ellie. That's what we need. I know. Don't you wish we were playing The Last of Us right now? Ugh. At least we can. At least it's fresh in our minds. But it does kind of feel like the beginning of a zombie movie. Just this confusion all around the world of how we're gonna deal with it, etc., etc. I almost just want to die and go back and get another 15 cells. There you go, 24%. I'll take it. 25%. I'll take it. I'll take that too. And I'll fill up. Alright, let's see if I can get some more cells. Or just try to beat it. Play a little bit of Ori after this too. Yeah, the mass hysteria, the confusion, the concern, the different reports all over, that kind of thing. That's what's feeling like. That's what's feeling like the beginning of sort of an apocalypse movie. We're so lucky that this growing concern just happened with the timing. We had paid, $500 or something for $500 roughly to book an Airbnb when we were going to go visit Montreal, and luckily we were able to get a full refund because we canceled this morning. It's like 5 days before the trip. So if we were actually we should rebook. I bet all the rates are way down. That'd be very disingenuous. The damage. Oh, that bonus. Give me the death. Oh man, it's just like 1, 2, 1, 2. Wow, give me those enemies. I'm like bloodthirsty for it. This one for sure. Oh, more brutality. Whoa. Yeah. 8 seconds. I'm living 8 seconds at a time. I like that game. Super hot. Sounds like a good game. Good name for a game. Mass Hysteria. We should play zombie games. We should play The Evil Within. Would be very fitting, wouldn't it? Jesus. What the F? There we go. Uh, 197 or 125. Yeah. Did I get it? Oh, cool. Give him the rune. What's he gonna do? No? Ooh. Fingered him. You don't get to choose. Interesting. Very interesting. Seems like something could get unlocked there later. Everything must go. Oh, I do love the wolf trap. What I got right now, my RT. You've got an ice grenade. Yeah, I'll take... I love the wolf trap. God, I miss games like Deus Ex. Prey. Excited to play some big... Actually, God of War would be nice one to play. Were you a fan of that one, Prince? That'd be an okay one to do. Just some of those like bigger tentpole games that I miss that aren't that long. From, what, a year or two ago? I bet you God of War's probably, what, 20 hours? Could be pretty fun. Which God of War? Yeah, the new one. Whoa, multiple Knox bow. 237. I'll take it. Cannot be sold. Hey, the tribute. I'm pretty close. Yeah, they're pretty generous with the dodging ones. I would say I'd also like to play the new Spider-Man, but I don't want to... I just heard of like some bad stories about... Okay, I need to think here. Infantry grade, twin daggers. Oh, baby cakes. Yeah. You watched the entirety of it. The gameplay looks pretty repetitive and the story was fine. Huh. One thing Ink had complained about it, he said there's like, okay, you get put into a cave or something. Oh, the cave's closing in. There's poison everywhere. What are you going to do? And then as you're getting excited thinking about, how am I going to get out of this? An amazing situation. The game just goes, oh, go over there. Press this button and do that. You think, oh, that would have been pretty exciting if I had to think under pressure. The game says, no. This is cinematic. No thinking involved, man. Oh. Well, here's the thing. I play video games because I like to think. Oh, really, Matt? Is that why you did so well at Catherine? The puzzle game that requires you to think? Well, that's different. I'm stupid. I'm too stupid. I want to think, but I also want to feel smart in an easy way. That's all I'm asking for. Boom! Big health boost. I like it when there is no option to go that way. Cursed treasure? Oh, God. Scroll of Ba. You have outraged the gods. Just one little hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the curse. Hilarious. Scroll of Power. 146. Meh. I don't really care about the money. Cinematic games pretty boring since they're more like movies disguised as games. Whereas The Last of Us is the best example of it. By far. One little hit and you're dead. The Evil Thin is also $20. Probably less. Ten enemies. I wonder if I go to the ramparts if I'll, There you go, buddy boy. 5. Where is this going to take me? Okay. You dummy. The end of this month, you're going to buy the Evil Within 2. Costs $20 now, and it's not on sale. Cool. What are the next games coming out? What do we need to think of for timing here? Next game is not for a while. Just Ori 2. When does it get serious? April 10th, Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's a game on the 23rd, April 23rd, called Cloudpunk, which is a cyberpunk taxi driving game I'd like to play. And then what? When's Cyberpunk and Last of Us? They both got delayed. Are they not till what, the summer or something? Maybe I didn't put Cyberpunk in. And Last of Us. End of March, Persona 5 Royale. Hey. That seems different. Might be the same. Whoa. Timer has begun, buddy boy. Oh, look at that. Hey, grenade. Run. Oh, that pauses you when you're up here. That's nice. Yeah, it seemed like for a while I thought, oh boy, we got a lot of games coming out and maybe some overlap, but I guess with the delays. The big time crunch will be, I guess, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Cyberpunk. You know, it's weird. For a while, it felt like calling it the Final Fantasy VII Remake or was the normal way to say it, and then you think, wait, judging by the title, it's actually Final Fantasy VII Remake. That sounds silly, but now that seems normal to me. But we still have Yakuza, although I haven't heard much from Jace, and I don't think he's making much progress. Yakuza 5. So, and like I've always said, I'm quite happy to wait for Jace for those games. I do miss it a little bit, but I don't feel a huge urge to go play it. Although it might be nice to just play it to, I guess to kind of clear it out of the way for when we got the Hell Week of getting 7 Remake and Cyberpunk. Let's be Heaven Week. Like death and heaven exists, and you get in. You get to play these 2 RPGs. I can't wait for Cyberpunk. Just to explore that world, I think it's going to be fun. Kind of makes me want to play a bit of The Witcher again, just to... Nah, that's going to make me less excited. I remember playing The Witcher 3 and it made me totally less excited. It sucks you can't just gift me Evil Within. How many hours is it? I'm sure I've asked you before and you've told me. So I'm sorry for the repetitive questions. Shiny Pebble, Blue Sapphire, lots of money. Malachite. Where are you? Wow, that's a lot of cells. That is the quickest way to buff up. 213 DPS. Oh yeah, blood silver, baby. And you get that sweet grenade. I was looking at one point for different games that were shorter, like Portal or whatever, so I could play those. Nice, I get a random starter bow. Look at that, keeps me going. Yeah, Portal, because I thought we were going to go on a little vacation, but that is not happening right now. So I could just kind of go business as usual. Would you want to see a bit of Ori after this? Or what else do I have? It's about 15 hours, but can be finished in 12 or less. That's hilarious. I guess this game stays frozen, stays suspended. Evil. Evil. Evil Within. Evil Within is not on Xbox Gamespass. How dare you. It's actually pretty fast flying through the store. At least they make buying things fast. Evil. Evil. Within. There it is. Evil Weed. That looks pretty cool. Oh, God. Prince. $25. Embodies the meaning of pure survival horror. Let me see a trailer. You can check out reviews. Cool. You don't own the project. Best game ever. Written by Prince. Sometimes the camera is a little messed up, leading to my brutal demise. But even the death sequences are fun to watch. Oh, yeah, also Resident Evil 4 is on this thing, too. I'd like to play. Il est parmi, sinon le meilleur jeu de genre. This is... I don't know what parmi means. But they said, this is something. It's the best of the genre. And something like what I play? I don't know. I just know best of the genre. Shame that the DLC is required to unravel the unsolved plots in the main campaign. Oh, super good game. I wasn't a fan of horror games, but this is history. Maybe the best in history? No. The DLC is needed to understand the best. Oh, to better understand the complex. Oh, history is plot. Very good plot. The DLC is needed to better comprehend the complex. Tortured, maybe? Plot. Song. And it's indispensable. It's an English word. For the complete plot and good comprehension, or to understand well this world, maybe. So I do recommend. The game is very hard at times adapting to the gameplay. Yes. That's a good review. Would you recommend this game? There's also Call of Duty Warzone. Anyone playing that? You can discern most of it from the game. Oh my God. Doom Eternal? That's not going to be on Gamespass, is it? Xbox Game Pass. Turn on my quests. I got my points. All right. Okay, good. I didn't have to sign into anything. Good. Complete 4 daily quests. What are the quests? Log into the Game Pass mobile app. Well, I could do that. That'd be easy. Kill one of your friends. Lego Worlds. Lego Ninjago. Play 4 different Games Pass games. I could do that. I could do that right now. I'll do that after I die. I played Ori and I played this one. I have a couple downloaded too. I like Pro. Mutation. This makes me really want to finish Hyperlight Drifter too. The DLC just confirmed your suspicions. Can't get rid of that nasty shadow in the back there. I don't think it's too noticeable though. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 could be a good one. We could look at the game calendar and see what we got time for. Jesus, what are all these little purple girls wearing the... What the hell is going on? Are they on my side? Biters crawl from the dead. Wow, nuts. Very confusing. I like that you can't just go back and like these stuff. Oh, I like these biters. This is super powerful. Vampire. No. You know, the one thing that kind of scares me off of trying sort of a niche game that maybe I wouldn't have tried before on a friend's reaction, and I consider you a friend, is that, sometimes you play and I hate it. And I feel like I'm just going to be pooping all over that person's favorite game, you know? Although I don't think you'd be somebody that is too influenced by other people's opinions on stuff. I mean, the same thing happened with, what was it, your favorite game, Sinking City. Jesus. You know, I just could not get into it. But you loved it. But I don't think you minded. I don't think you... Ah, wonderful. We're friends. Can I borrow 20 bucks? Bucks means dollars here. Oh, baby cakes. I was going to talk about something personal. Okay. All right, let's play a couple Gamespass games and unlock my reward. Let's see, what games do I have? PUBG. Fallout 4, oh yeah. Be nice to beat Doom. My friend Pedro, that game looks really good. Overcooked 2 is so great. Oh, Plague Tale. I'd have to install that though. Man, Gamespass is effing awesome. I gotta, my mom's gonna get a console for my brother, and I think he should get an Xbox with Gamespass, depending on what kind of games he likes. Because there's like Call of Duty you can play on there, World War Z, you can play all this stuff. You just have to get him a subscription to this. It's like $10 a month, and you get 50 million games. You just like see my opinions. Well, that's really nice. Okay, cool. Gears 5. Well, isn't this a real respect party? That's KH3. Did you not know it was there? Everspace. Void Bastards is awesome too. Gamespass is cool. Yeah, I think I'll tell my mom to get that. I'll talk to my brother and see, like, are there PlayStation exclusives you're going to want to play? You're going to want to play The Last of Us 2, The Last of Us 1. I know that when he would play video games before, all he would ever play is Call of Duty. So I think if she just got him like an old Xbox, you could probably get that for pretty cheap. Put the money into Gamespass, and then he doesn't have to spend $90 on new games all the time or used games. I mean, $10 you get access to like 150 games or more. Oh yeah, I remember how much I liked the music. Oh, you gotta use the D-pad. Workbench. What's going on? If I pick one of these things, what happens? Oh, you know, I don't know a lot about PS Now, but I wasn't super impressed with it. Okay, I don't know what you can do with any of this stuff. Burn one fuel, eat one food, gain some health. Doc. What's that 23 mean? The bullets? Yow! How you doing there, Inky Boy? Shoot citizens in the head for double damage. I haven't looked at PS Now for a while, but I do think that having to stream the game sucks. Some people just have, you know, small internet connection and... What the fuck? God, this game runs like shit. PS Now's only appeal is to play games can't anymore because the... Oh, yeah. So you're paying for backwards compatibility rather than Xbox including backwards compatibility and making some games run even better. And also... Dead Cells isn't running in the background, is it? No? God, it feels like it. But whereas Gamespass, yeah, you're actually getting access to a shit ton of games. Atmosphere. Pretty creepy place. Oh, I love the feel of this game. Like the sound of... Uh-oh. Sound effects. Whoa. Dead. Does it have any OG Xbox titles on the Games Pass? I think so. But, I mean, the nice thing about that is that you could just buy 360 or original Xbox games for pretty cheap. Pop them in. They work backwards compatible. And if it's a certain game, it'll actually be better, right?
Recruiting replacement client. Issuing WCG client care package. The parts you need are a line printer and an eye. If your PAL unit chafes, please apply some water-based lubricant.
Okay, where are we going? You don't have PS Now or Games Pass, you'd recommend Games Pass because PlayStation has better games. You want to play long-term or own to replay, Xbox has mediocre games. Game Pass is good for trying them. Yeah. I guess so. I've definitely felt that way about Outer Worlds, where I thought, good God, am I glad that I didn't have to pay for this. I would have been pretty bummed if I spent $90. I wonder if it would have made me like it more because I spent the money on it. Because it was fine. And a lot of times it's just because I'm streaming it. That's why I accept some blame for not enjoying a game. I love these guys. Tourist. Woo. These guys are hilarious. There's such a cool, like, British sense of humor in this game. Oh, God. Like, have you ever seen a game that... I mean, I've seen games that look like comic books, but that really pull this off. And Blorp. Pay full price for Last of Us versus Gears of War 5. Gears of War. Well, they're so different games. I've never really played a Gears of game. Guess I could give it a try. But, well, what about Ori? You'd pay full price for Ori, wouldn't you? They're just different types of games. I mean, The Last of Us is like... Oh, I love that you just open the door and you get what's inside. You don't have to open it and keep looking. Shit, who got me? Did I add Sonic Forces to the library? I don't think so. Let's try to have... I'm going to try and do one successful run on here. Gears of War 1 was fun. They keep the same formula till 5. Isn't Gears of War all about, like, hiding behind cover and shooting? It's a cover shooter, right? And it had that risk and reward system for reloading. Passionate. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try this thing. Got the zapper. I haven't even used any of that stuff yet. Tourists and patients can't open doors. You paid full price for Ori. It was 1 out of 2 Xbox games you paid full price versus about 40. But I mean, out of the 40 games you paid full price for in the PlayStation, what does that do when I press? What are the controls in this game? I mean, how many of those are exclusives? Run, move, previous weapon, fire, next weapon. Okay, jump, crouch, choose, reload. It's pretty easy. Bushwhacker, zapper. Okay, I know how to run now. I know how to cycle my weapons. This game's killer. I was really impressed that we had a lot of people wanting to see some more cities and skylines. Really made me want to play it some more. I can't predict what people are going to like. It's a little off topic, but you'd be surprised by how much adult content there is of the Gears of Wars guys. I could see that, big burly man. The helm. Bushwhacker. Oh boy. What's this zapper do? That's cool. Seems to stun him. My little pistol's not doing anything against this guy. Gotcha. 2 full price exclusives versus a dozen full price PS exclusives. Uh-oh. Kill him. Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. Took a lot to kill that one guy. Oh, my God. Who would want to see that guy? Pistol sucks. Still losing some oxygen. What a cool idea for a roguelike. Well, I think if you have a vanilla Xbox and a vanilla PS4, it's probably going to run better on a vanilla PS4 for this gen. Just the way it was for, you know, for a while, more games were running better on the 360 than the PS3. Just whatever game is easier and closer to the standard to work on, it's gonna run better. Sure, Xbox One X is more powerful than a PS4 Pro, but in terms of generalities, this is called Void Bastards. It's a roguelike, explore different ships, you loot stuff. It's pretty cool. It's got a pretty funny sense of humor and style. I'm going to die soon. Uh-huh. How do I get back to my ship? Yeah, man. Yeah, if you can, I mean, if you can get it for a month, you'd be crazy not to. Just to, if you got time, you know, if you don't have any other games you're playing at the moment. I mean, this game is sort of like a stealth shooter, and I'm playing it a bit silly. Turn the power on and off, lock the doors. See, when you're running, it shows you that you're making more noise. I don't have any bullets. Alright, cool. My games and apps. See some more. That was good. What games are... I mean, look at all the stuff you can get on here. Lego City Undercover is pretty... You hadn't noticed? Well, yeah. I mean, it's... Because there are some enemies that are super powerful and you can die pretty easily. This I've never played, Everspace. Life is Strange 2, Episode 1. Battle Block Theater. Cool. I have Gamespass, don't I? It might not be on Gamespass anymore. Weird. Okay. Classic Microsoft performance. That was nice. It's got hilarious cutscenes. Not for us. Wasteland 2. That was very strange, wasn't it? That's something that's quick. Definitely not Banner Saga. Is Resident Evil 2 what, the remake? I don't think so. Xbox Gamespass. Piku Niku is. Here you go. Here they all are. Afterfall. After Party. Oh, yeah. I saw that. That didn't look all that good. They swear a lot, and it's got clever dialogue. Astroneer. Could be fun. Banjo-Kazooie. A whole lot of Banjo-Kazooies and Banjo-Tooies and Banner Sagas and Batmans and Bard's Tales. Battle Chaser. It looks exactly like that font was used for this Super Smash Bros. Ripoff game. It's alphabetical, baby. Portal was on here. That'd be cool. I think I have Portal. I watched a bit of it. It didn't look all that interesting to me. I saw Jace playing it. Dialogue looked pretty lame. Thought it was clever. Comrades, the multiplayer. Frostpunk. I really wanted to play Frostpunk. And here it is on Gamespass. Gears of War, Gears of War, Gears of War. So cool. It's just called Gears now. See, this is quite the, this is a pretty good library. I would have to download it, though. So that'd probably take a little bit of time. Although Gears 1 might be pretty small. Frostpunk was really hard and a bit too depressing. That is their thing. Like, what was that other one? This War of Mine was... I loved so much about it, but it was pretty hard to play. Just for the sadness factor. It was a little too real. And a little too effective. Pandemic, whoa. This could be interesting, Plague Tale. It's the same developer, yeah. 11-bit, I think is their name. Recore. Nah, Resident Evil 2 is not on here. Only this horrible Resident Evil. And all the Shenmues, cool. Well, Shenmue 1 and 2. I'm trying to make some money off that Shenmue 3. Is Subnautica the one that people said was really good? Or is it a different underwater one? They've got a ticket to ride. Vampire. Divinity 2 is not on there. What are these Wasteland games all about? I guess they're sort of similar to Fallout in a way. Yakuza 0, the best Yakuza. By far. There's something about that character that, and just this artwork that makes it look kind of bland, but I bet you I'd like it. I think We Happy Few came out, and the trailer made people think it was BioShock. Edith Finch had one scene in it that I think is one of the best scenes I've ever seen in gaming, when the guy's working at the fish plant, and the rest of it I thought was average, but that was so powerful. Storytelling and how the storytelling worked with the gameplay. Yeah, the rest of it I thought was just okay. If this truly is a good game, we should be able to find out within the first 25 minutes. Wow. I really care about your stupid logo. We don't care if you don't care. Well, this font is crazy. Looks old. I guess I'll create a custom squad. There we go. Prince. Make a boy. How old are you, Prince? 22? Smokes? No way. You are European. All right, let's see. Never a smoke. Maybe this fella? Maybe that guy with the mustache. Oh, there you go. He can be this guy. How do you turn off hat? Do they always have to wear a stupid hat? They love guns and leather. Okay. Size. Oh, yeah. Leather. There you go. It's pretty skin tight. Look at this lame backpack on this leather daddy. There you go. Whoa. Oh, he's very coordinated. Very aware. Very intelligent. Uh-oh. Okay, I mean, we can do this pretty fast. Okay. Delayed gratification for sure. That would be Prince. Inky boy. Also a man. I like that guy. No. Whoops. Ink never wears a hat. He's got nice long hair. His hair's not so good. Can you zoom in on the guy? The game says trust us. You don't want to see this art up close. Fine. Oh man, this really makes me miss XCOM. Playing with all the chat buddies. Models aren't that bad, no. They're not that bad. Yeah. That's great. What's coordination do? Action points. This game looks awesome. Oh. I didn't do any knowledge skills or general skills or anything. Okay. Enemy scores a critical hit. You have a 35% chance of fainting, causing them to miss. Huh. Repressed rage. Alright, cool. Hey, Mom! How are you? Can't get sick from watching streams. The PS1 wrestler with the leather pants that beat everybody? Oh, on the N64. Was that on, we were playing what, Revenge or No Mercy or something? That looks pretty much like you, doesn't it, Mom? Is there a woman smiling? Let's see. It's pretty cool. I like that one. Bunch of games as one-offs. I couldn't imagine it being a PlayStation 1 wrestling game. I can't even imagine what that would be. Unless it was Super Fire Pro. That looks pretty cool. Looking similar. It was probably, yeah, it was probably an N64 game. It was probably No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000 or WCW NWO Revenge. She's very coordinated. Let's make her a dancing fighter. Brawling. High critical chance, uses no ammo, because to attack. Precision strikes. That'll be you. You'll dance in and murder them. And you can heal, why not? Action points. Combat speed. Yeah, it was probably WrestleMania. It was such a good game. -1, +1 on even numbered, odd numbered. 25% benefit when you use healing items on others. You can't use them on yourself. Evasion. No leadership bonus. Cool. What a cool game so far. I like making a chick. Make a nice hottie. That's the one I probably would have chose myself. Yeah, alright. Okay. Character creation should be its own game. How would you make a game out of that? That'd be kind of interesting. So you make the character. You just have to make an entire town of characters. Alright, Princess Leia. Yeah. Coordination. Let's just go brawling again. And medic. Creating an entire town of characters. You recently tried The Sims 4. Yeah, that'd be funny. Thanks, Mom. I think they do look very good. No quirk. Also a drawback. Cannot equip a trinket. +1. Oh, the trinkets could be good. I think I would use the delayed gratification. I like how the toughest difficulty is Supreme Jerk. Oh, this music is really spooky. I gotta change the title of this stream. Dead Cells and Gamespass. Yeah. Alright, I got a new title. Incoming new title. Stay safe, watch streams.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone.
Sounds like the guy from
They took over a federal prison for a fort.
fake game
Kicked out
trailers.
the convicts. Got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived
You see
too.
FMV too much, eh?
Called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers.
Daryl, how you doing, Daryl? I think the guy doing this voice right now
Rangers,
actually managed
know
the
at
recording for
times
Fallout 2.
it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten.
Sounds like you forgot his line for a second there.
Nor will he have ever died in vain.
Downloading Neo 2.
Unavenged.
Nice, man. The Desert Ranger.
Thank you, recruits.
Wow. Jace just put up a photo on our Discord of the Neo cases. Look pretty good. General Vargas. So live action cutscenes are very cosplay-esque. Yeah, the thing with you do live action, obviously a real person is easier to make look realistic than a cutscene, but it can also look cheap, right?
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death, Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on. I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeat. Are you walking away from me, recruits? I'm not done talking. Stop right there and listen up. Much better. Now your mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then radio in. I know you're going to be tempted to hunt for Ace's murderers along the way. And if you find... It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it up. There you go. Good luck out there, recruits.
All right, let's go east. Are we going east? Whoa, the directional movement is very odd. It's like very heavy. Look, you're in the lead, Prince. East. Prince said, "Thank you, sir. We'll do our best." Well, how the fuck do you get out of here?
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
I guess we could search for some clues. I tried I don't think there's a muscularity slider. Day's walk east. Why does the compass move with the camera when your character's facing the same direction? The camera's not looking in any type of direction. So strange. Okay.
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there.
Is there a way to get rid of that that text thing? I'm going to the Wasteland, Wasteland, Memphis, Tennessee. Alright, so this is for people that really miss the original Fallout 1 and 2 and these type of games.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in. Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater unit. Until now, don't let that make... It is my 10-4, Echo 1. Carry on.
Oh, I see. Gonna go with the default look. Never mess around with character creation. Combat. Okay. Up that muscularity slider. I always try to make them, when I would play Bloodborne, I'd make them this girl that looked as skinny and weak as possible. So then you have these gigantic weapons as you're walking around murdering everybody. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, I still own Disco Elysium. Okay, that's enough of this game. I wanted to get my game. I was just actually going to try out a bunch of games so I can get my whatchamacallit. I was going to get some you get like Xbox points or something for it. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland. Okay, I kind of missed this song we used to listen to. That's nice. I'm just dicking around in here. Neo 2. Okay, so I guess you go to Gamespass. Gamespass Explorer is turning my quests. What do I get? You got 45 rewards. And What do you do with them? Redeem your points. Moment of truth. What do we get? Making old guys in their 70s that are really muscular and stylish. Big Clint Eastwood fan? This is great. Is this my reward? Clip art? Explore the app. Microsoft Rewards is now on your Xbox console. Kingdom Hearts is on there. Learn about the power of friendship. Ooh. Complete all 3 activities to earn 100 points. I want to redeem. Whoa! You can get a month of membership. It's pretty cool. Contest entry, Cloud9 Summer Experience. I have 45 points. Flip and win. Contest entry. Donate them. What? I'm not going to get anything here. That's probably the best thing to get. Would you believe it? I didn't download I thought that guy was half person, half beast. I don't have it downloaded, if you can believe it. Leaving soon? Oh! Thimbleweed Park looks pretty cool. Little point and click puzzle. Grab the items, put them together. The opening to Deus Ex Mankind Divided is pretty good. Well, Doom would be fun. This looks pretty good. Plague Tale. 41 gigabytes. Jesus Christ. And Resident Evil 4 is on here. I guess it's the remaster. Oh, and install something. Remnant from the Ashes. I don't know what that's all about. I would like to play Life is Strange. Neverwinter Nights I'm probably never going to play. Wow, that takes up 18 gigs for Lego City Undercover. Darksiders, I'm probably never going to play that. RE4 is godlike? Yeah, that's an easy 6 gigs we could get rid of. Super hot, I'm probably not going to play again. Ashen. Ashen. Server kind of sucks too. Sea of Thieves. Oh yeah, it's a whole bunch we can get rid of. Whoa, 26 gigs for Sunset Overdrive. Never played it though. But I just played at least once. That's a lot of game for 7 gigs. Or in the Blind Forest I can get rid of. Outer Wilds. I don't see myself playing that, but what's that going to give me? Cool. What's happening now? It's removing the games, dummy. We watched Remnant from the Ashes during a press conference, and Jace was excited for it. I want to play that one where it's like people in the woods. It was a sequel, and they're like walking around some kind of wood. So there was a log. Is Remnant from the Ashes sort of a Dark Souls-y type thing? Let's see some gameplay. I think this is GameSpot playing it. Whoa, what the hell? You're like in World War I or something? Okay, what's the deal? Weird. You're wearing a World War I helmet and you're fighting some kind of MOBA character. Basically Dark Souls, but a third-person shooter where you fight a lot of trees. Not really up my alley. You like Plague Tale? Gameplay wasn't super interesting, but the story was great. Dark and heavy atmosphere. Okay. That looked okay. Yeah, I'll queue this up for... We're basically done for the day, but I'll queue some of the stuff up. I guess I'll probably get back to Ori tomorrow, or Resident Evil 4. And I hope you guys enjoy Neo. Blu-ray player. Cool. Sunset Overdrive. Never played that. Why not play that? Why not download Kingdom Hearts 3? Go, because it's going to be huge. And his pants. That's why. First, let's check out Sunset Overdrive. Where is that? How do I see my games? Whoa, look at that. Lego Worlds. Whoa. Where are my games? Alright, I'm not heading off just yet. Everybody cool your pubes down. This is what is really annoying about the Xbox. How do you just see My Games and Apps? Well, you go to this thing called My Games and Apps. And then you click See All. And you go to Sunset Overdrive. That's exactly how I felt. I always wanted to play it, so now I can give it a go. Your pubes are on fire! My dad used to say that all the time. What was the emu? I don't know. I didn't see an emu. Ooh. Why do I have to watch this video? I just let me press start. Let me play. If your pubes are on fire, please see a doctor. Body type. Average. Huge and cartoony. Boobalicious. Petite. She looks terrified. Do I have to have this stupid hair? Not my style. Whoa. Bedhead. I'm so European. I like double buns. Are there double buns? Yeah. Want her to look like Laura Croft. Oopsie. Backing me up. Yeah, pretty good options, eh? Maybe like purple and pink or something. Looks pretty good with the mustache, actually. Let's at least make it match. Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good options. Max Muscle. No. I like to pick women because I identify as a woman in games. Purple good. Mustache, no? Is it me, or is like the general flavor of Xbox exclusives obnoxious?
Get away from me!
You look really infected.
Gotta keep moving.
Gotta keep on moving. Like when I think of this, or like Crackdown or Scalebound, it's always kind of this like, extreme thing.
Gotta get home.
Big bright colors, obnoxious, kind of video gamey in a way that almost is really aware that it's video game. It doesn't control super great. I mean, it controls fine, but yeah, it's, you know, for a game that's obviously based around movement. Over the top visual. That's a good way of putting it. That's what I like about the chat. I can synthesize my ramblings into a much better way of, a much more efficient way of saying it.
Never mind then. Across this thing.
Yeah, is this like an older game that they remastered for the Xbox One? Was this a 360 game? It feels wonky.
Oh no.
You died. That was the tutorial. It's up to rollerbladers to save the day.
No, not that way. Back it up.
This was made for the Xbox One? God, the controls feel so weird. Oh, Mom, have you got Adam a video game console yet? Thank you. Because this is on the Xbox One, and you pay like $10 a month like Netflix, and you have access to over 100 different games. PlayStation, you'd have to buy them all individually, so it could be a better choice. Depends if there's some games that are only on the PlayStation and some games that are only on the Xbox.
Let's get busy. Stay above that.
There's even like old school kind of coin up 8-bit sound effects in there.
I'm a pretty good shot, huh?
The gun looks like a penis? Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. Obnoxious. But I guess it's, in the sense, it's like, well, video games aren't real. It's just kind of embracing that it can be whatever you want and it can be kind of silly.
I think I'm getting the hang of
What is that guy? He's everything.
this. Okay.
hell are these? Do you jump on them? Do you shoot them? Do you press a button on them? It's called the flaming compensator? Oh my gosh. How did I not realize that?
Stay off the ground.
Super cool. Unbelievable. Flaming compensation. Pretty good tutorial.
Okay.
Oh, shabba-da-beep, beep, 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 ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Gotta lower that speed down, 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 down. I'm gonna try and stop and restart it. It sometimes takes a few seconds for it to pop back in. The smoke says, fuck, really?
Finally, I can go home.
Was that a very accurate observation or a hilarious joke? I mean, I guess this game is sort of like, how can we do something in the Xbox we maybe couldn't have done before? So, like, just put stuff in that's impressive, right?
I'm all discombobulated. Home is the other.
Kill enemies while grinding and bouncing to gain
Thanks,
stuff.
old guy. Okay, finally. I
Well,
can go
that's
home.
actually that's gonna be it. Well, we tried some games. We had some times. I'll come back tomorrow with either Ori or maybe Resident Evil or something. I'm not sure how much this is dropping, how much this message you're getting. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Mom. And thank you, everybody. You're giving them ours, the PlayStation. Ah, that'll work. All right. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.